Hello everyone, thank you for turning in again. So we're gonna make the people's favorite today. It's highly requested, horchata. It's a very typical rice drink made in Mexico and some parts of Latin America and as well. As in Venezuela, we have one as well called chicha. We will make it soon. So basically, we start with adding 1 cup of rice, okay, for your choice. Don't use basmati or jasmine rice. Please try to use long grain, risotto, bomba rice, something nice and starchy. We add 3.5 cup of water, okay, and then we're gonna have here is a cinnamon. So I'm gonna give you a little tip. The cinnamon, you're gonna use Latin American cinnamon. It's very, very fine, and you can see is flaky, okay? We stir our rice water first, so you see all the starch start coming up. That's great. And then here's the cinnamon, okay? The Latin American cinnamon is right here. As you can see, it looks like a cigar almost. Very, very fine. You can actually eat it, and the reason why I like to use it is because once it get soaked in the water after the 24 hours, it releases amazing flavor. It's actually very, very sweet. You can have all the cinnamon you can find as well if you can, but this one I do not suggest you to put it in the blender. It's very hard and it's very thick. The Latin cinnamon is the way to go. Okay, so we add our stick in the water and we're gonna cover it up and we're gonna save it for the next day. So 24 hours, 12 hours. Okay, cover it, put it aside. You notice the cinnamon will be under, or will be with the rice. Okay, they have passed. Camera magic, there you go. They have the rice water right here. So look, I pull out some rice and then I want to make sure the grains break in my hand, as you can see over here. Okay, it's rice milk, similar as what we did with the oat milk technique. Okay, so look, the rice become very powdery. Is great. That means it's gonna dissolve great when we start our horchata. Like I said, any rice that you can use, please avoid jasmine or basmati. Okay, it's not the same flavor. There you go. We add our water, our rice, and our cinnamon, everything in our high-speed blender. Okay, so I like this. I always, if you're using cinnamon powder as well, it's great. Try to use cinnamon powder. We have Mexican vanilla, as you saw before. This is what I like to use. Okay, we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of Mexican vanilla. So we start by medium speed and we let it be for a little bit. And once the rice is nicely blended, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla, okay, of your choice. And we bring it up the speed, high speed. So we start getting the water nice and warm. We wanna make it to sure it goes to 65 degrees and let it be for a couple of minutes, okay? So we cook a little bit the rice, if I should say. All right, once our temperature is ready, we have the choices of milk. You can use almond milk, coconut milk, regular milk. I have evaporated milk as well. And of course, you cannot go wrong with condensed milk. Okay, so once our rice is ready, we're gonna strain it with a fine strainer. And if it's done right, you should not have anything left in that water. Everything should be gone through. So as you can see, everything is going right through. That means it's cooked nicely. The rice, okay, like I said, it's important to bring the speed very high so you can get a nice cook of the rice, and it blends. It will blend perfectly. Okay, as you can see, we use a little spatula to pass the rest. And here we go. Okay, and that's that will be your base for your horchata. Okay, like I said, you can have a lot of different milk. And here we go. So we're gonna use a little bit of condensed milk. Okay, then we add our rice, horchata rice water. Okay, I always stir it, always give it a stir, so it's nicely blend. Okay, we add horchata water, and then we choose the milk that we want. In this case, I use regular milk. Okay, I put a couple drops of ice. You can make it all together as you want. I keep it aside, so it all depends on what I feel like, on how my diet is, if I'm drinking milk or not. I have my choices. Okay, I put it on my smaller jar. I add the ice, and then I'm gonna give it a shake. There you go. And we're gonna have delicious horchata ready to go. So please, if you have any question or anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm always here for you. I hope you all are safe. Also, make sure don't add sugar. I don't like to add sugar right away, because if I'm adding condensed milk, if I add sugar as well, it might turn out really sweet. Okay, I finished my horchata with a little bit of the cinnamon, either cinnamon powder or my Latin cinnamon stick, and I use the microplane to do it. Then I add my sugar after, just all the sugar levels I want. If I want a little bit of sugar, if you don't want to add condensed milk and sugar and then add your mix, and then it turn out incredibly sweet, undrinkable. So also, I like to add to the mix a little bit of salt, just a little pinch, just to bring up all the flavors. Delicious. There you go. Enjoy, guys. Thank you once again. Keep safe.